Yo, I respectfully disagree podcast episode 120. Today, man, got a fan favorite back in the building. It's been a minute. Well, welcome back, big bro, to the podcast. Kevin, what's going
What's
on?
going on, bro?
I can't.
Not much. Just got my butt spanked in Madden again.
That ain't nothing new, man. That ain't nothing new at all. Like I said, you a fan favorite, man. People be requesting you, bro. It's been a long time coming, man. I think it's the first time you done actually been visible. Everything been audio and all that. So
Yeah.
I said you down here in Kentucky, man. I wasn't even thinking. Should have bought a camera or something yesterday when we linked up. Could have done it in person, but it is what it is. Uh Last night when we got back home, I was sitting here messing around on Instagram and I came across one of them little reels or whatever. I'll be sitting here bored. And it caught my attention. And today's topic is the club scene dead? So that's what we're gonna talk about. And I'm like, man, what better person than to ask than old Kinky K over her?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, Kinky K. I was like, how old are you now? 40 what?
44.
44. So you got about a good 20 in with the club scene and all that down there in Texas.
Who was that? Chris Rock? We die in the club. We live in the club.
Look, you on that foolishness already, man.
Make love in the club. We doing all that in the motherfucking club. So yes.
I was like, man, what better way to have this conversation? Because it kind of made me think. And I'm gonna play this clip real quick. Like I said, it's about a minute long. Hold on.
Snapchatting it all as well.
It is not a good night. Yeah. We're all lying, bruv. Nobody's having a fun time. Nobody that goes to a club and buys 13 bottles is having a good time. There is no one in the history that went, do you know what? I don't regret buying 13 bottles that night.
Sorry about the heavy accent.
Back in the day, people used to go out, right? They used to buy a double and a mixer or a soft drink, bruv, and they had a whale of a time. They paid their entry. There was DJs like banging out the music, and there was dance moves. Before TikTok, you learned the dance moves in the middle of
the club. You learned the dance moves from the club.
In the club. What are people doing now, bruv? Just sat there in flipping Balmain shades and a flipping fake Balenciaga top going, yeah, I'm having a great time. We shut it down.
Snapchat.
These times you're snapping it, yeah? Tonight was a movie. What movie, bruv? You just sat there. What movie is this?
So, like I said, I apologize for the heavy accent and all that, but overall, dude is saying that people are in the club, Snapchatting, Instagram, and acting like they having a good time, but in reality, they're really not. And after I put some thought into that, and I was like, I've always thought maybe it was just my personality. Like I said, I'm a homebody in the sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, in my younger years, we party and go out and do things like that. But even then, it was like after a while, it just got old. And I really didn't care for that. But you fast forward now in today's times where everybody got a phone in their hand, everybody got a camera in their hand. It's almost like you're pretending to be somebody that you're not. So now you walk in the club and the dudes is walking around, they got money, all that. Like everybody's just trying to put on this fake appearance. And I've always felt that way now that I'm older. And that's why I've been kind of like turned off by it. So when I was listening to that, like I was intrigued. And today's society is like, unless you in the club buying bottles and everybody got a section and this and that, like you're not important. You're nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like the women is only gonna go to the dudes who got the section or walking around with diamonds and this and that. And it's just like, come on.
But them the ones that's finna get used. I don't want to be up in the section with the bottles and the drinks. I'm the user. I don't want to be used. So I'm the regular nigga.
Oh my God. So off the rip, like, do you agree with his take or disagree? Like, how you feel about
I
that?
mean, that is how it is now. I mean, you think about it. We went to that little spot in Houston. It was just people were just standing around. Don't nobody. They don't dance no more. They don't mingle. Everybody just looking, and like you said, they got their phones out, and the chick with her friends on the wall twerking. You don't see if you look at those videos. These women are not dancing with dudes. They with groups of other girls, and they're recording each other on TikTok and all that stuff, Snapchat.
You know what? You make a valid point right there too, because it's like, of course I'm married, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only do I not care about it, but it's like it serves me no purpose. So if I am in the club, it's like you said, you do notice where it's just like women just sitting around amongst themselves, the dudes just standing in the corner amongst themselves. And what is the point? Where back in the day, it's like, all right, you go to a party, you go to a club. Hey, can I buy you a drink? You know what I'm saying?
No, we're
Ain't
not
buying
doing
no
that
drinks,
either.
man.
Hell
My
no, ain't
bad.
about no damn drink.
My bad.
No,
But
my philosophy. Why am I finna buy you a drink and ain't guarantee you going home with me? I'm finna get you fucked up to go fuck the hell out of somebody else. No. We'll get drinks at my house if you come home with me. Plain and simple. But go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry. I didn't mean to
no, you
interrupt.
good, you good. Because I mean,
You
at
out there
least,
buying drinks. So you
at
buy a
least we
drink.
be honest. But you know what? But that's what I'm saying is like that whole conversation starter, like you going out just to interact, mix and mingle with people. Like to me, that aspect is gone because nowadays, and like no disrespect, let's just keep it all the way real. We grown nowadays, bro. You go into a club and chicks are in some of the skimpy. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've always been that way, but now it's like, bro, you might walk in there and I'm talking about chicks see through
Nipple out.
fishnet. That's what I'm
Shit. Ain't
saying.
no, yeah, they got a nipple out. They in that fishnet with panties on, with no bra, nipples out, cheeks hanging,
Right.
feet on the floor, shoes too little.
So 15 years ago, it's like, bro, like you see something like that, and it was like every man in the club's mission to try to shoot they shot. And it almost put you in the mind of player, how to be a player, Bill Bellamy, when old baby in the pink come through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, hey, everybody's trying to get at whoever this particular person is. Where nowadays it's like every chick in there looks like that. But if a guy tries to talk to him,
They thirsty.
you a predator, right? You a predator, you thirsty, this and that. And it's like a man's natural instinct is to look. So what did you put it on for if you're gonna jump down a dude's throat for actually looking? And that's what I'm saying. It's like that scenery now is just different. But that's what I was going back to is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me get you a drink or something, blah, 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 conversation starter. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You trying to dance, da, da, da. Like, don't get me wrong. I guess I'm older than my years.
You had no guidance. You out there lost buying drinks.
Look, it might be what it is too, but it's just like you
T-Pain ass looking nigga over there. I'ma buy you a drink.
you went into the club for two reasons. A, just to hang out, something to do, but B, your main purpose was like, I'm trying to holler at something. Where it's like now,
I'm trying to fuck something.
oh
Like,
God.
I'm at the club, and mind
God.
you, we ain't trying to holler, we trying to fuck.
Oh,
Plain and
God.
simple.
Excuse him, children.
I'm sorry. We honest, right? I
You
ain't trying
right.
to get to know you. I'm just trying to bang you out every other weekend for the rest of your life until you get tired of it.
But it's like now, like I said, I've been so far removed from it to where I don't even know how that aspect is. But I've alluded to it several times now, where it's like, in my honest opinion, just off of observation, I feel like the roles have reversed now in a sense.
Women aggressive. Oh yeah.
Because it's like now, like the last event I was at, I was here in Louisville, and I'm just sitting back peeping, and it's like the chicks is standing up in chairs, twerking, like to the point to where they bent over and you see everything they got. But like you said, it really wasn't no dudes trying to jump behind them and stuff like that. It was just they just in their own little world. But at the end of the day, it's like nowadays, most chicks is like, hey, what you trying to do? Where before it was like, you know what I'm saying? A dude had to build up the courage to try to even go that route. Or you try to get a couple drinks going and like, all right, should have had a few drinks and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like women just straight
Now
to the
I'm
point.
trying to dance. I'm trying to dance with them. I want them to bend over and start twerking so they can feel this sucker grow. And then that's when they turn around. Oh yeah. See, these young bucks don't know no better. Go out there and dance with them so they can feel it grow. When they feel it
Oh
grow,
my God.
they like, wait,
man.
ooh, wait a minute. Huh.
Yeah,
Brother had to put in no work. They done felt it grow. They ready. That's all you needed back in the day.
you the
These young
unk
fools,
now.
they don't know.
Uncle Kevin. But it's weird though, man. And it's like, all right, the chicks is just I'm talking about you might as well walk in there with a damn bathing suit on at this point. But then on the flip side, it's like all the dudes is like you trying to swear you somebody of importance and it's designer this, designer that, and it's just like
Burlington for me. I'm at the club in Burlington. But look, now you know I ain't lying. Think about when I took you and Chuck to 713 in Houston, Texas, and you boys was teenagers. Did you not say that young lady felt it and was trying to grind up on you and feel it some more?
I plead the fifth.
You remember that?
Fifth. Of course
You
I
was a
remember that.
teenager.
I remember that because I ain't even gonna front, bro. I was intimidated, like I don't know what, because that's what I'm like. That was a culture shock. Because you know what I'm saying, here in Kentucky, like I said, everybody just kind of posted up. You look and look, see who, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm gonna go over and shoot my shot, go up and walk behind people, try to dance. And like I said, most people know if she look and then don't do nothing but keep dancing, you good. But if she look and then stop dancing or stand up and walk away, you might as well put your head down and keep it moving. But in that particular instance, we was all standing there and she just kind of grabbed me, started dancing, and I'm sitting there like, you know what I'm saying, man? My eyes got big as I don't know what. So yeah, that was different. But it's like nowadays, bro, it's like you try something like that, bro, and it's like, man, you might mess around and catch a charge, man.
Freaking whatchamacallit. And say I don't do the pickup lines and all that junk. I ain't with all that. Now, Lavinia, the lawyer that I was with her, when I met her at the club. And I went up to her and I was like, I said, go ahead, save my number. I was like, we're going out on a date tomorrow. So just let me know what time I'm gonna pick you up. And she's like, excuse me. I said, you heard me. We're going out on a date. Save my number. Let me know what time I gotta come pick you up. Oh, really? Yeah. Save my number. Save my number. We went out on a date the next night. Don't do that. What's your name? What's your side?
And look, now I ain't gonna go that far because I'm just gonna be honest. Like I've said this on this podcast once before. I'm not good with rejection. So I wasn't just going around, you know what I'm saying, setting myself up for failure because I see them type of dudes all the time. Go up and grab somebody, get off me. It's like, nah, I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment. If I did have the courage to say something, then all right, you know what I'm saying, like this is worth it. But overall, like real talk, like I ain't trying to toot my own horn, and hopefully my wife don't get mad at me. But it's like normally I would just be standing there and people just come up to me. So after that, it's like, all right, they initiated the conversation. I just pick it up from there. But it's like not to sound cocky or nothing like that, but it's like I ain't never been in no club just going around. All right, struck out with this one. You're gonna go try that one. Struck out like nah, because I don't like rejection at all.
I understand. But yeah, it's definitely different, man. We stayed out on that dance floor. Be all sweaty.
Yeah, them days over right there. Unless you somewhere at a mosh pit, them days is over, bro.
But
Everybody
I'm gonna tell
standing
you
around with their phones.
the best club I went to, they had a foam party. FOAM, foam. That's the best time I ever had in my life. We all wet, soap sud, the little bubbles, they danced on you. I got my shirt off. Woo-hoo.
So look, I guess you ain't never went on no spring break destinations then. You didn't get to
I
do
did
that.
not do spring break. No.
I was ready to say, cause hell, that's the highlight of the week, the phone party. Yeah.
Never been on a spring break. I gotta go to college to go to that spring break.
You right. You was one and done. John
One and
Calipari,
done.
you was one and done. You right.
Laid up in that cat instead of going to class.
Oh Lord.
Boy failed volleyball and bowling.
Yeah, dog. Pops was mad. I saw that transcript. I was like, wait a minute, man. This man got an F in volleyball, bowling. What else was it? Theater or something?
I don't even remember. I ain't go to none of them damn classes. Shit.
I was like,
No,
how
no.
you fail bowling, man? You just going there.
Easy. I ain't go to class. I ain't even roll the ball, but twice the whole semester.
So yeah, that was our thing, man.
I ain't even get to hit the ball over the volleyball net in class. I ain't even go long enough to hit the ball.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like that was part of the college experience too, man. It's like once we got away from that area, we saw so many different things. And like you said, we came out there where you was at. And it's like even now as an adult, it's like, you know, going out is different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, of course my wife likes to go out. So, you know, when I'm there, I'm dancing with my wife. But it's just like the whole scenery is just everybody just standing around. I'm like, bro, I could all this money I just spent, man, I could easily be at home. Hell, like you just said.
$130, $160.
That's what I was gonna say. When we was just down there the other month.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed myself because I had never seen Scarface perform, and to see him, you know, playing the instruments and things like that was a dope experience. But I'm like, man, they charge us $80 a piece just to walk in the door. All I know is I was mad as hell I had to pay it. But like I said, you know, my wife is like, hey, we in Houston, let's go out. She want to go out. That's her thing. But I'm saying to myself, I'm like, man, that's a pair of LeBrons. Hell, that's some shoes or something. Like, nah, I'm cool on that.
But as you said, if you think about it, like nobody was really dancing for real. Nobody was talking. Nobody was mingling. Everybody just kind of just standing there looking at Scarface. Scarface looking at them.
Exactly. Hell, look, I do one even better, man. We went all the way out to Vegas, bro. We done went to Dreas. Like on the internet, in the pictures, everything is popping. It looked gorgeous. Like it's just, oh man, I can't wait to see this. And even with that, it's like, all right, we bought our tickets early. According to the tickets, it said if you ain't there by a certain time, your tickets is voided. So we get there, what, 10, 11?
Right.
The Amigos didn't come out till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And by then, my damn feet hurting. And it's like, bro, this is why I don't go out. This is why I don't go out right here, man. I'm too old.
Yeah. But they were the chicks just standing around, wasn't nobody really dancing, nothing, no talking.
Because we didn't look like money. Hell, what you mean? If we had a section and the Diamonds was dancing, hell, we saw who else was in there. Floyd and all them was in there.
Right.
It was upstairs. Hell, I ain't had no diamonds. Look, my little ring, I had my diamond ring on. ain't getting no good light on that, man.
So
But it's
yeah, it don't work in Vegas, but everywhere else, my strategy works. It didn't work in Vegas.
That's I'm like, nah, man, they can have this, bro. Like everybody's
Plus, we shared a room too. We all was we split a room. That's why when you come to Houston, I got my own suite.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. And yeah, even with that, hell, I'll be down there in a couple weeks. It's like, don't get me wrong. If y'all want to go out, I ain't gonna turn it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's just go chill or whatever. But I'm like, that's the last thought on my mind. Like, I'm cool on that, bro. That don't excite me. It don't excite me. Like I said, it's just one of them things where it's like everybody's pretending to be somebody that they're not, in my humble opinion. Like, I'm not going to get $500 worth of ones and stuff my jeans to make it look like I got money, and then put 200 or 300s on top. Hey, y'all want something to drink? And you pray to God that that bill don't come over what's in your pocket. But it's just like, nah.
Nah, I can't do it.
No.
I can't even do a light drizzle at a strip club, let alone make it rain. Bitch, here $2 for your light bill. That's it. We ain't doing no lap dance. They got me once. When I first got to Houston, I ain't know nothing about no strip club. And this chick hit me for about 200. She was bad though.
200? Oh, yeah, you wildin'.
Hey, she looked like that back then they can get bucket naked. And she looked like a Leah, but thick. Over at a place called Scores. Yeah. She put that thing right there. And Lord, the devil said, boy, stick your tongue out and lick it. And then the angel said, boy, you will die and your throat gonna close. And she stood up there for 10 songs, boy. Man.
Hit you with that bill afterwards.
I know.
I had to like, what? I had to learn that the hard way too.
Thank the Lord, I was in the service and had some money in my account, because I don't know if they'd have beat me up and threw me out or what. I ain't had no money.
Yeah,
every
time that song changed, buddy, you gotta pay for that.
Young country boy in the city for the first time.
But hell, even with that, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in college. Like, I don't even care for that. I know a lot of dudes might get mad. They might respectfully disagree. I don't know. But it's like, I'm not paying for nothing that I can't touch. Here in Kentucky, you couldn't touch. And they don't get fully nude. So I'm sitting there like, you gotta put your hands in your lap. I'm sitting there like, man, what am I like? I'm giving money away to sit here and basically be tortured. Like, nah, that whole thought process to me, in my opinion, is just stupid. I'm sorry. I disagree. But that's a.
I ain't go to the strip club down in Atlanta.
Look, nah. It'll be another culture shock. I don't want no part of that, man. I don't want no part of that.
Look, remember I took y'all that rack? Look, I thought it was gonna be nice because it was named Blue Flame. So I'm like, Blue Flame, Atlanta. All right, let's check it out.
That was before they blew up, man.
No.
Them speakers, everything was in there busted.
Rattling, pool table, the velvet cut off of it.
The little VIP section, what was that? Some shower curtains?
In a bean bag. You get a lap dance on a bean bag, boy.
Look, I'm gonna blame you, man. Look, you probably the reason why I don't care for that. Nah, I'm cool on that, man. Y'all can have that. Like I said, it's a culture thing, and even with that, and after this, we'll wrap it up. It's like I don't want to blame hip hop or nothing like that, but it's like even with that, it's like, hey, bro, let's go to the strip club, man. Let's just go blow some money. Let's like, fuck no. Excuse my language. Like, what I look like throwing thousands of dollars just to look like I'm important. Nah, I'm cool on that. You know how many times I done went and got drunk and then woke up the next day and checked my account and regretted every single drink Nah. I ain't balling at all. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't do it no more. And hell, as you can tell, you notice I done calmed down. Think about it. I was in the club. I just sit back, relax. I wasn't out there.
Well, you got a 2-year-old. Hell, I would relax too. Shit.
That's why. Look, unless we go to the senior club, let me get one of them cool.
And look, all jokes
menopause.
aside, but all jokes aside though, like I'd rather go to a lounge where it's a live band or you can just sit back and chill. Hell, order some food. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, everybody love just sitting back listening to good music and have a good time and socialize that way. But in terms of going to a club where it's jam packed, nah.
You miss it though. Think about back then, that little John come on with or Scrappy with the head busters.
Look, my knees will not permit me to do any of that, bro.
I
I'm
miss
on
it. Like, I'm
medication
thinking
now
about it. I miss it.
if my joints swell up, I'm on medication. If I work out too hard, I gotta take a pill afterwards. Shit.
Hey, I'm feeling good. I've been at chiropractor. She got my back loose. I'm out there swinging like Tiger today.
I saw you today, man. That little form didn't look too bad, man.
I know you saw that club all the way back there. That's what I gotta thank my chiropractor. I'm gonna send her the picture. Like, thank you, baby. You got me straight out here.
Look, we might need to do that when I come down there. Here, go play some golf or something.
We can. I'll bring my clubs with me, and we'll be there for 3-4 days. We got plenty of time.
Cool.
The last time we had time, we were doing too much with the graduation and all that stuff.
Yeah. That's
But
it.
we got
Charlie said it's a couple food spots he was trying to check out. So yeah, I'm all for it, man.
Well, we went to the Top Golf, but yeah, we go play some real golf.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Like
Let amateur beat us.
Good conversation, man. Like I said, I was intrigued by that last night, and it was just like, damn, when you really think about it, it's like the club scene is dead, dog.
You all won't get no booth when we go to the club. You won't get a section.
Damn,
$500 for 3 of us to stand there.
Yeah, 500 ain't gonna get you nowhere. I told you we was looking up sections at Dre's, man. It was thousands, man. What are you talking about?
That's Vegas.
But like I said, that's what the chicks is checking for. Like, if you ain't got no section, you ain't nobody. But like, nah, I'm married. I ain't buying no section for nobody.
Look, we can rent a Lambo. You want to rent a Bugatti?
So
bring a black card you got.
Wrapped around a fence. So damn. Nah, hell no. No sirree, Bob.
We get it from 10 to midnight.
Man, I'm gone, man. I'm out of here, dog. Like I said, dude, appreciate you, man.
All right.
Safe travels back. We'll be down there in a couple of weeks, bro. For y'all that's listening, man, follow the podcast, Instagram, YouTube, subscribe, hit the like button, man. Y'all know the routine, man. We out.
All right.
Ass toasted, no competition. Amisha coasting. I feel so high, I feel so live. My body's intertwined. Amisha coasting. I feel so live, and I know why. That I can't deny. Amisha coasting. Giddy, fine wine, fools, malt liquor. Wish me.